Hi, my name is Alisa with TasteFresno, and I'm here at IronBird Cafe on Fulton and Divisadero. It's right next door to Paprika Studios, which is the TasteFresno headquarters. So I thought I'd introduce you to the place where I drink coffee pretty much every day and help you get to know the baristas a little bit better. So come on in and meet everyone from IronBird Cafe.
My name is Gary Anderson.
What's your favorite thing about working here, Gary?
I think pretty much just the atmosphere. I mean, you got a lot of really nice people, a lot of artists come through here. We have live music most nights. We have different art exhibit every month. Just meet a lot of really interesting people. A lot of my coworkers are artists too.
I'm trying the Jessica Alba. Do I have foam on me? It tastes good. It's like, it's not really, like you said, it's like a little bit sweet, but it's not sweet at all at the same time.
That cane sugar flavor without being...
Yeah.
We get our coffee from Barefoot Coffee in San Jose. It's roasted there. We have, they have what's called a relationship coffee situation with the growers in the different countries. So it could be from Kenya, it could be from Mexico, Guatemala, Ethiopia, and they will visit the places, the farms, and give them a fair price, and also make sure that the quality is consistent. And then it's sent up to them in San Jose, they roast it there, and then it's sent out to us.
Okay.
So the one that is probably the one that people like the most is our red cab.
Okay.
And that comes, I think it's from Mexico, I could be wrong, I should know this right off the bat. But the other ones, they'll send us different ones at times to have us try it, and then if we like that, we can reorder that. Sometimes the beans ripen and they're roasted, and that's it. We don't get them for another 2 or 3 months or whatever until the next beans do ripen, and they're sent to us as roasted beans.
Okay.
So.
Now your baristas went through a lot of training with, I heard it was 2 days, is that?
It's about 2.5 days actually, yeah. There's a guy from Tony Serrano from Barefoot Coffee came down and went through the whole process of, even if the person had been a barista before, maybe a Starbucks barista, it's a different kind of barista here. When you're making the espresso, there's a certain process that it has to go through, and it has to come out a certain way in so many seconds. Okay. And that had to be done perfectly. So once they got the training, he would come back occasionally to make sure that we're up to snuff. And then we also had some of our people train some other baristas that we now have.
You were telling me earlier that you were a teacher before you ventured into cafes. Tell me a little bit about how you got involved with this project.
It started in a very crazy way. I was over at another coffee house across from Fresno High School called Java Wava at that time, and Reza Simi, the developer who developed this with his uncles, was over there talking about setting up a cafe at his new apartments and lofts. And he said, I wanted Michael, who was the owner of the cafe, to come over and start this up. And he said, sure. And he looked at me and said, you want to do this? And I said, why not? And so that was about 3 years ago. And it's just morphed into this really nice place that we have now. I was a teacher for about 32 years and a counselor for most of that time. And I decided to retire early to really put all my effort into this and take care of a lot of the artwork and the music and the events that happen here too.
Thank you so much for joining us, Gary.
Oh, thank you for coming in. It's a nice day outside and good coffee.